It's Monday morning, April 13th, 7:45. It's time for Larry to go to Hardee's. So I'm going to go out and see how much spinach I can pick. I thought I'd take one more picture of the grandfather's beard because it looks like the leaves are starting to come out on it. So this is probably as full as it will be. Here's what it's like close up. And the leaves are starting to come out on the tips. I think it's just beautiful. The dogwood tree down there, it's mostly leaves now. There's a few blossoms left in the top, but more leaves than blossoms. They don't last long. I don't know if you can see, but there's blueberries just growing all over the plant. If all goes well, we'll have a good crop. I picked I cut 3 more bags of spinach. There's plenty more out there, but I read on Google there are 24 ways to use frozen spinach, so all I need is 1 or 2 good ones. So I figured this is as much as I could wash at one time. I can pick more later. And had to quit. My back gave out and the mosquitoes were chasing me around, so I quit for this morning. I should have known to take my camera with me when I went to the garden, but I didn't. Because when I picked one of the leaves, there was a little tiny frog on the back of the leaf that hopped off, and he was bright yellow. He was the cutest little thing. If I'd had my camera, I could take his picture, but I just went ahead and picking, and then when I looked later, he was gone. But just bright yellow, little tiny, just cutest little thing you ever saw. And I missed it. This is a picture of a little yellow frog like I saw. I'm having grapefruit for breakfast. That'll be good for me. I have the first bag of spinach in the sink ready to wash it. And then I got the water just about boiling to blanch it. Yeah, it won't be long. I'm going to put some more in my steamer before I blanch it. This is how I wash the spinach. I do it a leaf at a time. It takes longer, but at least I'm sure that it's clean. We could dip it in 2 or 3 thinkfuls of water, but that takes quite a bit of water, and I'm not so sure it gets as clean as doing it this way. Larry's awful fast, but I'm going to be eating this. I want to make sure it's clean. The smaller tender leaves I've been putting over here to have for salad. This is the spinach after it's steamed. This is my spinach in the sink in the ice water after I've blanched it, steamed it, just a couple of minutes. So this stops it from cooking anymore and just preserves it, cools it down. This is how much one Walmart bag of spinach made after it was washed and blanched. So that's a pint. So it's probably enough for 1 meal. We came back to Shoney's for lunch. A lot of good food. We're disappointed though. The ice cream machine was out of order, so we couldn't have our dessert. Had to eat cantaloupe. Now we're stopped at Hardee's. Larry wanted a glass of tea to hold him. The next stop is the doctor's office, the heart doctor. We just left the heart doctor again. Got a pretty good report. He decreased Larry's medicine again, but he wants him to see another doctor later that he's going to make an appointment for, maybe a procedure to help so he won't have to take the blood thinners. So we'll be checking into that later this year. We're at McDonald's. It's time for a hot fudge sundae. Larry's cholesterol was really good, so we figure we can do this. We do it anyway, but it's nice to know his cholesterol's back where it should be, really good. We're back here by the creek, and we have our ice cream. Mine isn't quite as much in there now. That's just a pretty tree there, but all the pear trees are gone. There's nothing blooming around here now. Just a pretty tree and good ice cream. It's raining. Guess it's a good thing I didn't do any laundry today. Yeah. Maybe I'll just stand here with it on and they'll come by.
If one comes, the other one will come.
There's one. We have 2 hummingbirds that's been coming the last few days, and they try to chase each other away.
Tongue-tied. There's 2 males and 1 female. There's 3 of them now.
There's 3? He's getting a good drink. As soon as I turn this off, the others will come back.
Yeah, probably.
Larry ate a bowl of cereal for his supper so he could take his pills. And I think I'm going to eat this turnip for mine. I'm not very hungry. Not especially after that big, huge lunch. What was that again?
My neck, my back, and my sacroiliac.
It all hurts from working the puzzle.
Yep.
It's done. Looks good. It's pretty. Larry's relaxing now. The day's about over. He's got a nice piece of cake there that Reva made. Actually, he's got a couple of pieces of cake.
For small pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And a cup
So
of
he's
coffee.
looking at he's on Netflix trying to find a movie for us to watch. So I'm hoping he finds something good. Sometimes he does. It's 8 p.m. There wasn't a sunset because it was so cloudy. At least the rain has stopped. You hear the poor Will. I'll say good night. Another good day. Tomorrow should be just as good, hopefully. The Lord blesses us richly. Good night, all.